Well, good morning and welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. Time for our weekly update to talk about all things happening down at the Boathouse District. I'm Dave Morris here alongside Mike Knopp, Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. We are happy to have some of your friends who have helped you out this summer with various programming down there at Riversport. Brad Smickless, good to see you, sir. Very nice to meet you, by the way.
Thank you.
And we also have Bryce Thompson. He's the Vice President and General Manager over at Key Construction. Gentlemen, welcome in.
Thank you.
And Mike, we mentioned this last week, having partnerships, whether it's within the residential, civilian, or corporate thing, is very important to what you do.
It's hugely important to us, and I think the whole success of the Boathouse District has been based on creating these great community partnerships, and it's frankly what built the boathouses. It's what's helped with our programs, our community outreach efforts, and our events. And we have some really world-class events, and we couldn't do it without some great partners like these guys and their companies. So we're really excited about what we've been doing so far this summer, and we're not letting go of summer yet. So
that's right.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
One of the things that you guys are connected with, among other things, is Glow.
Yes, Glow. It's something that's really been building momentum. As we've talked, we were wanting to create a scene in the Boathouse District that really people come and just come relax, hang out,
There's some footage.
Yeah, and it really is a unique atmosphere for Oklahoma City, where you've got the water, you can raft, you can float in a raft, listen to music, drink a beer, and I think more and more people are discovering that, hey, this is a really cool place just to hang out. It's not just for coming and doing big adventure, it's come and hang out. And so
there's a lot of people there. That looks nice.
And Glow has been very successful, so we're looking to finish the summer strong with a couple of other great acts, one this Friday and then the following weekend, Labor Day. And Allie Harder is coming up on this Friday.
She's very talented?
Yes, she sure is. And then Arkansas coming up the next weekend.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Arkansas, that's a great name for a band. Yeah. I can only hope they're out of Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bryce, I'll bring you in at this point, the Vice President and General Manager of Key Construction, and I guess I'll set it up this way. What attracted you and your business and your company to say, hey, we want to be attached to what's going on there at the river?
I think for me and for Key, one of the cool things about being a general contractor is being a company that's really involved in the growth and promotion of a city, right? Being involved in really cool projects and really cool people and other firms that have a really unique vision for Oklahoma City. So I think when the Boathouse kind of approached me and with this idea of live music, and the way it was explained to me was really being geared toward, man, we have this amazing facility that like no one in the country has, and yet there's not a ton of people that know about it. We need to get more people down here and show them how cool this is. And we got this idea that live music can do that. So just being another part of a really unique thing that Oklahoma City has in a different way, instead of building it, right? Now we can, come alongside, help along the process, but also have a lot of fun doing it. I think that was the big thing for us. And so that's, it was so unique, there's no way I could pass it up, so.
Let me ask you this, Bryce. I look outside the window here at Downtown Studios at the Oklahoman, and there's no shortage of construction.
Yeah.
What all are you guys involved with?
Yeah, so
because you're a player down here in this scene.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some wheels turning, you could say. We're wrapping up several projects. A couple projects worth mentioning would be we're doing the new Warren Theater out in Midwest City. Cool. That's going to be really cool. That will open up next summer. And then we just broke ground actually the new high school football stadium for Evan Memorial. So. It's really cool to work with local municipalities and school districts and cities, as well as private developers and things like that, and really trying to, play both sides, if you will. I think it's something really important to us. And then another big one was we're part of the team that was selected by Okura not too long ago to do the new Boulevard place coming in just across the street from the Chesapeake Arena. So that's going to be a really cool project.
So you're in the meetings with all these movers and shakers.
Yeah, exactly.
And seeing things that are, months or years away.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just not very far from where we're sitting right here. There is so much work that's already started and coming up with the park, the convention center, the Omni Hotel, our Boulevard place. There's so much going on, and for us just to be one piece of that is a lot of fun, and to go to these meetings with 70 people and all the coordination required to pull that off is amazing. And the city's doing a great job, the vision and everybody involved. I'm tickled. I mean, I love being a part of it. So,
one of the things I think is cool is we are bringing people from all over really the country to Oklahoma City. It was funny, I had a group that was from California I ran into on Saturday, and they said, we're here on vacation. It's hard to get over the fact that, you know, people are coming here because they don't have a whitewater venue like that. And so group from Kansas City also I talked to, and the point is then they come and they realize that this is a very unique city. I mean, all the things going on, and then they're surprised that they can go rafting and do all these really cool adventures and then hang out and listen to some music in the evening. So it really rounds out the experience, what we've been able to do together, I think, down there.
Yeah, and one thing I'd chime in real quick is I remember a few weeks ago when John Moreland was playing on Friday night. And
another talented musician.
It was amazing, and I think there was maybe 600 people there. And I remember there's a moment where I was just with my wife and some friends. We're on the raft, and it's an amazing music by an Oklahoma native, you know, and the weather was perfect, and the sun was setting, and the downtown view, and we just had like everybody on the boat just had this moment that was like, this is Oklahoma City. And most people don't understand that or get to experience that, but they will very soon. So.
Well, Mike, as we'll bring in Brad at this point, you have an expansive property down there. We've talked about the footprint, and having vehicle sponsors is certainly a critical part.
It is a big part, and for a venue, a world-class venue like ours, we've you know, having a strong vehicle partner is really important, and we've really enjoyed working with the Hudeberg Auto Group in the past, and they really jumped in and came on board with us this summer, and of course you'll see their vehicles spread out through the venue, which is really cool, and you see a lot of people looking at them, and I think there's a real tie to, we try to think about the tie to the whole outdoor culture we're trying to build, and how that, you know, with Subaru, for example, that makes a lot of sense, and some of the other vehicles and the trucks that are out there. So we think we've got a great, you know, kind of a like-minded interests in what we're doing out there, and also Hudeberg is also very involved in the community, and it seemed again like a very good fit to have them involved. So.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Brad, I'm born and raised in Oklahoma City, and your name is just one of those names growing up in Oklahoma City. Oh yeah, Brad Smickless, of course, he's in the car business. I know that. I was looking at your Facebook page. You actually went to college and studied the car business, for lack of specific terms.
I did. I went to a small college at the time. It was in Cedar Hill, Texas, called Northwood University. And that campus at that time, you could only get 3 degrees. You could get accounting, hotel and restaurant management, or automotive management. So I went to school with a bunch of car dealers' kids and hotel owners' kids and restaurant owners' kids and that kind of thing. But
still stay in touch with anybody?
A few of them, yeah, a few of them. But it was really interesting, and went got a degree in automotive marketing, and at the time didn't want to go. My dad, you know, he actually tricked me and drove me down there and told me we were going golfing. And we drove onto the campus, and he left me there. So
stay for the education.
Yeah, but it all turned out really good. I've been in Oklahoma now since 1985. Moved here from Colorado, and love Colorado. Beautiful skiing and all that, but. As Mike's mentioned in Bruss, it's amazing here now what's transpired over the last 33 years and what Bricktown has become, and the boathouse. And when we first got involved, we really just got involved with Subaru because we felt like the tie-in with the Subaru customer is very boathouse oriented. And over time realized that, you know, we wanted to be a bigger part of it, and so we brought all the Hudeberg stores in, and it's not just attached to Subaru anymore. We've got the Ford store, and Chevy, and Buick GMC, and Toyota, and Nissan, and all of our stores are involved, and we've had a great event already. We had an employee night down there, and everybody loved it, and some had been there, some hadn't, and as you mentioned, you know, the one time you go, you're going to go back. I mean, if we can get everybody down there one time, it's somewhere you want to spend time for sure.
It's amazing the amount of people who do go there. There's still a growth opportunity of awareness.
Well, I think there is certainly. We've seen this year over last year. You know, there's been a lot of growth and more and more people. In fact, you know, last on Saturday we had well over 800 people rafting, which after school's back in session, and you know that's a lot. It's a lot more than last year. So I think the word is spreading. We said we're kind of in a multi-year mode of we're building a culture, you know, kind of expanding an outdoor culture in Oklahoma City and lifestyle, and more people are maybe stepping out of their comfort zone and doing something new, and then they're really getting hooked into it. And one of our things is again, how do you make it a lifestyle where you're just not a one-day activity, but you're coming down, you're kind of getting hooked to it, and you come out and go rafting, you go listen to music, you might get your kids involved in, or you involved in one of our rowing programs or corporate rowing. We're trying to get you guys with your rowing team. So
it's going to happen, I promise.
So even we've mentioned even the police and fire have gotten on board. They've got rowing teams now. So it's really kind of becoming part of the kind of culture around the river, and so we want to continue to expand that.
Brad, back to you. I asked Bryce the various things Key Construction was involved with here in the community. I'll give you a chance to tell us more about Hudeberg, including I saw something by Paula Burks here in the Oklahoman. We had a Q&A with you about hard to recycle items is a program you guys offer.
So Subaru is very big on going green and protecting the environment and that kind of thing. And throughout the year, one of their key words is love, and it's love the earth and love learning and about education and all kinds of things like that. And so we have recycle bins at the dealership, and obviously we recycle the normal things that most people do, but there's a lot of things that people don't know what to do with, and it's kind of neat. We've got green boxes in the showroom floor, and some of them say gum wrappers and different various things, plastic lids, and you see people stand there and try to figure out, well, I want to put it in the right thing, so it's neat, and that's a thing that we're involved with a lot is just trying to make Oklahoma more beautiful and contribute to the things, like he said, around the area that it's just growing so much, and we love to be a part of all that. So
very cool. Key Construction, Hudeberg, are very much involved in sponsoring GLOW and various other activities down at the Boathouse District. Again, GLOW coming up this Friday, and then August 31st as well. Allie Harder and Arkansas are those two acts this week and next week. Two other things to tell you about. You have a big event coming in, Paddlesports Retailers next week.
Yeah, I think this is an important event for Oklahoma City. It really is I think a kind of a statement in terms of where we've come, as a place that actually outsiders, the outdoor community looks to Oklahoma City now as a place they want to come and where the vendors and the retailers, meet and they sell their outdoor gear, their kayaks, their PFDs, their car racks, all of the things that go along with paddle sports is going to be in Oklahoma City. It's the largest show of its kind, really, in the world.
A lot of people don't realize this because it's kind of a B2B situation, but retail shows are huge.
They're a huge thing, and they used to be in Salt Lake City, and we had a chance because of that whole outdoor retailer show moving. They wanted to pull the paddle sports out of that because of the timing of the show and their seasons, and I thought we need to get them to Oklahoma City, and frankly, some of them thought that's absolutely not what we had in mind in terms of where we would take the show. But we got them here, and once we got them here, they were sold. I mean, they said there's nowhere in the country that has the combination of of course, the whitewater, the river, but the urban, setting of it all is just truly unique. And so I think, it's fun when you read the comments about people saying, oh, Oklahoma City's like the next Boulder or Asheville. It's like, it's amazing to think that people are saying those kinds of things. And so now when they're going to be in Oklahoma City next week, we're going to do their demo day at the river on Monday. So all of these vendors are going to put all their gear out, and then people and the retailers and others will be trying it. And so both on the river and the Whitewater Center, and then we'll have music and activities and games and all of that. But we think we're going to blow them away. We think we're going to show them a great time, and then also change perceptions. You get these vendors and retailers. I mean, coming to Oklahoma City for this, it changes their perception, and you never know where that could lead in terms of other development and opportunities. So I think it's going to be a powerful show, great economic impact on the city. They'll be here for multiple days. They filled up the Cox Convention Center. They're looking forward that we need the new convention center because we need more space for the show, but which is a good problem to have. But we'll get them here, and I think they'll have a great time.
Something happening Tuesday morning with the local media that I'm roped into as well that involves the Bricktown Canal. So I'm not sure what I got myself involved with.
Just don't ask too many questions.
Okay.
So,
which leads us into the close of summer, Labor Day weekend, and various activities going on there.
Yes, you know, like I said, we don't want to let go of summer. We got a lot of things still in store. In fact, not just Labor Day, but all through September and even October. But for Labor Day, tends to be a very big weekend, and we always have a lot of fun with it. And this year we're bringing back the Riversport Rodeo, which for $2, and you guys, we'll give you free passes if you want to. So you can see the image up there where you sit on an inflatable bowl and have to go over our last big drop. Nice. And the goal is to stay on the bowl, and if you do, you qualify for a prize. Yeah. so that'll be going on Saturday, as well as again our music. We have Jaws that we're going to be showing as well.
The third showing of Jaws.
Third showing of Jaws in Arkansas.
Demand.
Yeah. So yeah. Seriously, it's amazing how many people come out to watch that. So it'll be a lot of fun all day long on that Saturday and Labor Day weekend. So and of course we'll be open on Sunday and Monday as well, and then into September we've got our weekend hours, but we do have some new things coming. Believe it or not, we got a major new water attraction coming called Slide the Rapids. It's a little late in the summer, but
it's Oklahoma. It'll still be warm.
But it's going to be warm, so we want to kind of bring in something new at the end and get people back out, and then some Halloween type activities as well in stores. So we'll be rolling all that out in the next couple of weeks. So.
All right, you can find more information, including event information, season pass, and ticket information, you can find on the website. RiversportOKC.org is the site to go to for info there. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in, navigating the construction and parking.
Absolutely. I know those contractors, man. Always in the way.
Mike, we'll do it again next week.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.